the overall net worth, and we are at 208 million. So you can see that this is very, very steadily increasing. You can almost draw a line through it, right? The reality is, you would expect it to be exponential. It's going to be exponential a little bit over time, but just, you know, going in, updating once a day, and the limited amount of orders and the lower margins as you move up into higher value items is in the end is going to mean that you have less of an exponential growth and more of a linear. But either way, 1 week, 200 million coming from scratch, and most of this week was with just 2 characters only. So that was. Ooh, I forgot to do the giveaway. Quite a few people put exclamation mark raffle on YouTube videos, which gave me a chuckle. Love it. I'm sorry if you guys really expected to win. It's not going yet. Well, give me a second. I need to start the raffle. Give me a second. Now it started. Now you can do it again. Do the raffle thing again, dudes. All of you. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything on. In chat. Made 12% today on my first day of trading. Cheers, dude. Followed your guides and the spreadsheet. Awesome, dude. Harbor. Love it. Those are the best news. We're going to say goodbye to Jeep Assets, and we're actually going to jump into our trading spreadsheet right here. And we're going to have a look at what items worked and what items didn't work, and then we're going to look for some new items as well. Some of these. Browser window, not just fun. Thank you for that Prime subscription, man. Really appreciate that. You all can trigger another giveaway. We'll just keep on doing giveaways by hitting the sub goal today, which is 10, and we're already at 6. So just 4 more subs, and we'll trigger yet another giveaway of a share that is worth 119 million. What was the reason to not set buy orders in JITA? Sorry if you missed it. Flintstone. So if you put a buy order in JITA, it's going to cost you about 4 to 5%. Oh, the Metallion, dude. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you for that that subscription, man. You all, if you don't know the Metallion, go follow his stream. Very wholesome dude. With a great taste in shirts. You put a buy order in JITA, and you're going to pay not only pay a 3 to 5% broker fee, but you're also going to pay that a fraction of that fee every time you change that order. If you put your buy order in Perimeter or any other Citadel, but if you're trading out of JITA, then it's going to be the Perimeter Triple T. Then what's going to happen is you're going to pay 1%. And you're going to pay a fraction of 1% when you change the order. So if you're serious about profit, there's really no alternative to it. What you can do with that buy order, you can set the range of that buy order at 1, and most of your orders are going to be fulfilled in JITA anyway. So it's really a very small disadvantage for a huge profitability gain. Yeah, Bustler has a founder badge. Actually, I have to call out Bustler. You know, if you go to like a stream in March at some point, Bustler at some point was like, "Hey, dude, do you know the Adam for Eve margin finder?" And I was like, "Ah, that shit doesn't work, man." So the thing that I am now swearing by, I think Bustler is the one who in the beginning called me out on it, and I was like, "Dude, you gotta check that out." So credit where credit's due. I think Buster, yeah, see, it was him. He earns that founder's badge. You motivated me to create a script to fulfill a BP spreadsheet with all the BPs. Yeah, man. There is, for sure. I have several spreadsheets that I'm using experimentally that aren't ready for the community yet, but that will be eventually. Phenom, so we should sub to him instead? Oh, you have to make the decision yourself. There's an L in there. In Bustler. Or which one? Which one are you referring to, Fonsui? Is that where I'm missing the L? Okay. So Bustler, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually I think he's trying to go for a German word if I interpret that name correctly, which means tinkerer in German. So I think he's the tinkerer, if you ask me. Anyway, we're looking at the Oz spreadsheet, and this sheet you can use if you don't have a spreadsheet yet that you want to use. That you can use, or if you know nothing about spreadsheets, I just linked you the link to my sheet. You can just use it. And this is sorted by most profitable item. It's not sorted by region, so this doesn't discriminate between one or the other. I'm just simplifying this whole thing because the truth is there's hundreds of items out there that you could be trading in. I'm just showing you some that are working really well. You can see, for example, 210% margin, 250% margin. This is really great. Things like an Arbalest cruise launcher. That's actually, I'll do it in parallel in the game to show you what I'm talking about. We are in JITA right here, or actually in Perimeter, right? This was working really well. Let's see here. We can see if we were trading it here. You can see here we were trading it over the week, buying at 80, selling at 170. In other regions, the margin was even bigger. But now, because I mean, obviously, if I show this on stream 3 or 4 times a week, then the market's going to crash probably, right? This has basically gone back to a normal sort of margin, so I'm definitely going to stop trading in this in JITA. I'll check it in the other regions, but you know, we won't do it there. Actually, I'm going to use my own life hack here. I'm going to use my own life hack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top items here. I'm going to copy them. I'm going to do a replace copy with my items, and boom, now we have a quick bar of the most profitable items. That's how you apply that. Yes. Yeah. So the Metallion, the sheet does automatically remove duplicates now, since yesterday. No credit to me. Credit to Noodliness, I think. Is that what was that the name? I am open for improvements. Didar, how you doing, my man? Anyway. So we can go through these items now. These are the most profitable ones. You can see this one also not profitable in JITA, so we're probably not trading it here. This one isn't either. I can quickly see this because the difference between the buy and sell order isn't big enough, right? This rolled tungsten would be a good item to trade in with, like, you know, 20%. If you were an Omega, I'm trying to double my money here every week, so I'm not going to, or actually, I'm trying to double my money every 2 days or so. So I'm not going to trade in anything that's 20 or 30%. What we were trading in here probably is something like, damn, all these markets are dead. I've killed them all on stream. Something like this works really well. So, from everything I told you earlier, right, try to apply the stuff that I said earlier about the dots. These dots are fairly well spread out, so we like this, right? The volume here is fairly constant. We like that as well. And the margin is ridiculous. The margin is about 300%, right? So if you were able to score a buy order here, you'd be able to relist this at 678,000, and by the looks of it, 678,000 isn't even a crazy price. It was there a few months ago. It's back there right now, and with the volume, you know, of about 100 going on every day, you can be sure that these are going to sell, because right now there's only like 40 or so for sale at all. So good item. Drone-Link Augmenter, also it has died pretty much. This is a good item. Grista Silver Tag. Very competitive and a little bit heavy on the buy orders. But yeah, you're gonna haul from perimeter real quick. It's a risky move though to haul from perimeter, because you're buying. No, actually, it's just 2 of them, so it's not worth it. But yeah, be my guest. So here you can actually still get like a 30% margin out of this, or 250% margin out of this. This can work if you are able to get this done, but you have the competition of about 10 to 15 people. This is still a very good item, the heavy modulated energy beam. Actually, see, I probably traded this today. You can look at this. Okay, guys, have a look at this. Right, I've been trading this all week on the alpha account, and you can see consistently buying at 168, 169, and then selling at 398. Right, and this is just selling to one person. Here again, selling to one person for 4 million. So we've actually made an average profit of 100% on this item over the week, and a total of what is that? A total of like 8.5 million profit after tax, which for the alpha challenge is nice considering we only started with 40 million, right? So this item alone worked really well. Iron Charge, we were doing really well with this one as well. You can see here at some point we sold a bunch of them at 80. But now the margins have come down. So pretty much at this rate, I have to recycle my items every week. I have to do a complete overhaul of items, because either I kill them through the Twitch streams, through the YouTube videos, or just general people catching on. So it gets more and more difficult. This is a good item right here as well. The medium ancillary shield booster. You can see here very, very consistent volume. Yes, it's increasing in price right now, so you have to be careful not to be stuck with it. But usually, if you're day trading, you're not too concerned about that. The nicest thing is that there's a huge margin on this. So if you look JITA to JITA, it's over 100%. And if we look at the trades made, I was trading this in Amar, and I just adapted to trading this in JITA because the trend was. So I have no trades here in JITA. This is another nice item right here. This is a 40, let's say a 300% margin. What is it? You can see I've been buying at 40, and there are some dots at the top, even though they are quite extreme. But by getting this at 40 is a fantastic price. With high volumes moving, you will always get rid of it. And so I can expect to make like a 400% profit on this item right here. And we were able to fulfill quite a few buy orders, so I'm happy with the way that's going. Raul, I have a hard time tracking the tax each time I modify an order. So modifying your tax. So bear with me here, right? Because I have a controversial opinion to that, right? Like if you follow my trading strategy, screw relisting tax, right? Don't even worry about it. The way you approach it is just don't trade in shitty margins, right? Because if you're deciding between like 50% or 100% margin, nobody gives a shit about that buy order that you changed where you paid 0.3% in broker fee. Like, yeah, you can make a crazy formula that can estimate that in my sheet. Forget about it. Just like spend your time less worrying about that and spend your time more trading, and you will make more money than that's going to make a difference. That's buy order. Sell orders, again, if you're an omega trader, then try never to change your order unless you need money, right? Your sell order, or unless you're completely priced out of the market, right? Your sell order should be reflective of the market. It should be reflective of a price that you're expecting the market to hit within the period of time that you want to sell. If you're being overly greedy and your sell price is too high, it might get stuck there, or if the market crashes, it might get stuck there and you might have to change it. Just don't change it every day, and you'll be fine. And that should be, 10% of your items and not 90% of the items. So if it's 10% of your items and you're doing that once a month, again, nobody gives a shit. So don't even worry about realistic fees. It's not gonna make a big difference. If you're somebody that's doing day trading and changing sell orders every hour, then you have a problem and you need to be tracking that, obviously. Assuming you pay max tax gives you more profit. Assuming you pay max tax gives you... I don't know what you're talking about. I always assume to lose 10% margin. Not sure if that's correct. If you're an alpha, you're always going to lose 10% because if you're an alpha and you go in here if I go into my stockpile right here, or to my inventory in JITA, and I want to sell this decayed afterburner mutaplasmid right here. One of you guys actually bought that perimeter one. Nice. And I want to actually sell this, right? You can see here that I'm paying 9.38%. 9.38% is a killer, right? Like, trading as an alpha is such a huge disadvantage in terms of broker fees that the only time it's valuable if it's viable if you're doing like this high margin trading under 10 billion and you're just doing this on the side. As soon as you are able to plex your own account, do plex your own account, and your trading profits are going to appreciate it, right? 9.38% plus 1% buy order, ideally, right? So 10% you're always going to lose. That's why I always tell everyone, don't ever trade anything under 20% margin. Under 20% margin, don't even look at it. And if you're an alpha trading, then really don't look at things under 50%. Maybe 30, 40%, but you should be able to find stuff over 50%. The raffle is over, so let's do the raffle. We have 41 entries, and let's pick a winner. The winner is... Bustler, congratulations. And thank you for the margin finder kick in March. Don't worry, we'll immediately do another raffle in a second here. Max tax is a good name for trading out. Absolutely. I'm sure what he means is that if you always assume max tax, whenever it doesn't happen, you get more money. Yes, that's a good assumption to have, for sure. Yeah, Phenom, for sure. You're absolutely right. I was just stupid. I didn't understand it. That comes back to my question before. If you have 50% margin item as calculated in the market prices, would you lose 5 to 10% and then have 40% left? So, Ardovitz, are you talking about my spreadsheet? My spreadsheet already subtracts the taxes. But if you're not talking about my spreadsheet and you're just talking in general, then yes. PLEX, even if it means I end up with 20 million. So you mean, like, if you're not trading in large quantities, then you have to see, are you gonna make more than 1.5 billion more being Omega? That's the only calculation you have to make. If the answer is no, then just stay alpha. Do I have a sample spreadsheet? Yeah, I do. Here's the sample spreadsheet that you can download and use. This is still used for you. Good, dude. Buster. Oh yeah, dude. That's 118 million for you. Okay. Let's start a new giveaway right away. Hold on. Give me a second. Don't put it yet. Don't put it yet. We just started it. 15 minutes from now. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to enter the raffle. We're giving away another 118 million share. And that is thanks to an anonymous donor. An anonymous donor that is today here in chat though. So you can also thank that anonymous donor in chat. And no, today it's not Fonsui. Usually it's Fonsui, but today it's not Fonsui. Yes, was more general rule of thumb before entering an item. Not all items are 300% margin. Yeah, correct, of course. You can trade in 30-40% items because sometimes those turn into larger margins or the other way around. For sure. Yeah. Today it's not Fonsui, but Fonsui, thank you for making donations in the past. Okay. Did we reach the bottom of this this list? No, we were somewhere here. We talked about this one earlier. This one is a good item for sure. Prototype Arbalest torpedo launcher. There's no margin whatsoever left on this. There used to be one. So if you look at my trade history, I used to trade buy at 70 and now sell at 138, but then that's not possible anymore. So yeah. I love the filaments, especially the tranquil ones. The tranquil filaments are the new tier 0 filaments, so those are actually fairly new to the game, and the prices are still finding itself. But it's a good trade item. You can see right here. It's quite even, steady volume, and nice margin. So the tranquil filaments are working really well, especially you see here the tranquil gamma one has a huge margin on it. And I've actually made quite a bit of money. You can see here on the tranquil gamma filament, we made 218% profit and about 10 million ISK. So if you consider the fact that our total net worth after a month is 200 million, 10 million of that just came from the tranquil gamma filament. Okay, so that's in terms of items. In terms of routine, I'll go over the routine again that I do when I log on. So I would go in here. The first thing I do, I look at my my market orders and see how many open orders I have. I have 7 orders to work with because every alpha character has 17 orders in maximum. Then I look at my wallet and I see that I have 18 million ISK, which is quite a bit of ISK for an alpha character in the first week to invest. So I will definitely find some new items to invest in. And I will also obviously update the orders that are out there already. So actually, I'm going to do that first. So I will go in here, and I won't even discriminate, right? I will assume that these are already still working. See, this guy fat fingered an order right here. I'm going to buy that for 1 million. Whoa! Now I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Buy it. Okay, we got it. Phew. I'm proud of myself that I can even on stream I can still find fat fingered orders and win it. But you can see that the margin isn't that big anymore, so we actually you know, this item isn't actually that great anymore. It's actually trading quite low right now. You could speculate it on going up, but on the alpha you're really not speculating on prices to go up. You're just speculating off the margin. You just want to quick turnaround, quick velocity on the trades. So this one right here I would update as well. Looks like a lot of you guys just went in. This guy as well, 42,110 is the price right now. I update. Grista silver tags, I go in here, I update that to, what is that, 35,110. I do 35,120 just in case one of you guys That's in between. Integrated acolyte there as well. Same thing. We want 88,580. So, 68,580, 590. So if you're wondering, a lot of times you will see this perimeter and you will get confused because there's a JITA order out there. Obviously, you have to outbid not the perimeter order, but the JITA order, right? Because people that are in JITA that have buy orders in JITA, they will otherwise get priority if their price is higher, obviously. So even if you have an order in perimeter with one jump range, you have to outbid the orders in. So that's just updating those. There's only 5 sell orders in there, so I don't care. I'm not gonna update them. What I do on the alpha challenge is every 2 or 3 days or so I fly to JITA and I update sell orders to make sure that they're moving if I've priced myself out of the market. But for like 3 or 4 orders, I don't actually take the time to jump over to JITA because it's just a waste of time. And what I do then is I look at the sheet, and I already took the what I did earlier is I already took the top items into my quick bar, so we already know that the items here are the topmost profitable items. So I will probably go in here and look for some items that do make a lot of sense to invest in. The Tranquil Gamma one, as I said, it's been making me a ton of money, so I'm actually going to invest here. If you guys are fair out there, you're not going to immediately outbid me. Let's see here. The daily volume fluctuates between about 250 and 500. So I'm comfortable with trading about 50 of them here. So I'm gonna do 40, 270 perimeter, 1 jump, 50 and buy. Okay. Aussie, if you still have a medium Ancil, might hold on to them until the Frigate PvP event. Yeah. Thanks for that. You're probably right. I do have one of them. Okay. And then we look at some of these other ones. The Tranquil Exotic one, it's been kind of rising in price. This is not crazy, but I would probably do an order in here anyway. Let's see. It's a top 15 item for me, so let's just do it anyway. I'm gonna do 200 because you guys are watching, and I'm gonna buy, I don't know, 30 of them. Life hack, did you know you can export the quick bar items into a text document and re-import? Yeah. You can, if you use this button right here, you can export the quick bar, which is also handy for a variety of things. Quick bar is underrated overall, for sure. Netzeus 07 to you as well, or Netzeus, depending on where you're from. Okay, let's look at some. Are there some other items we want to put buy orders in for? No, these all suck. These all suck. The medium ancillary, they. I don't know if I want to put a buy order in. It's quite contested, and the price is rising rather quickly. It's probably not going to get fulfilled. The margin has squeezed so much that I'm not trading in it anymore. But the heavy modulated energy beam, for sure, I wanted this one. Notice here how I right click the perimeter order and then say place buy order. Here the daily volume, you know, is about like 100 to 500. So I am fine with like, let's see, what does my wallet say? My wallet says 12 million still, so I'm okay with 20 of them at 171 out of perimeter. Ah, thank you, Dick, who is out there in chat putting buy orders in there. I see you. I see you. Anyway. See, this is why you don't do one uptick, right? I just told you guys to do 2 upticks, and Dick out there, he put 2 in there. He put one out there and now we have the same one. Look, it's 8 seconds apart. Ugh. Do you have a favorite item, one you always go back to? I do. I will show you in a second, for sure. Let me finish off here real quick. Do we have any others that work? Oh yeah, this one we wanted to do that, right? This one we wanted to put a buy order in. 2 upticks. We will buy 10 of them. We'll buy 15 of them. What's the daily volume? Yeah, it'll be fine. 208, 500, and I'm gonna do another uptick just in case there's another dick out there. Yeah, the mutas are good. Okay, for the last items, I have 3 orders left. So for the last items, we're gonna go to Adam for Eve, and I'm gonna show you again in Adam for Eve how to find items. But before I do that, I'll answer your question, Artevitz. Favorite item. So my all-time favorite item in game is this. You guys are gonna laugh, but it's 2 items, and I've mentioned this a few times. The Imperial Navy General Insignia 1 and 2s are my favorite item because in my entire EVE trading career, this is the item that has made me the most money. Because I've said this on stream a few times. Before I shared this on stream and I told everyone to trade in it, for years and years there was like 3 or 4 people trading this with me, and we made a ton of money. The reason this is because it fluctuates quite well. It hasn't lately, right? It's been flatlining, and so I have insane stockpiles of it. So if this ever goes back up to 3.5 million, I think we can just close down and do a crazy giveaway. Because yeah, I just buy all of them up all the time because I need for the Warzone to flip, pretty much, right? I need for the Warzone to flip, and I also need for the items that this item gets traded in for in the LP store to become more popular through a patch. That will happen. It's just a question of when. And both of them, right? Both of them are awesome. This one's even cooler because lately you've been able to make some fluctuations. I buy them when they're low, sell them when they're high, and they make a lot of money because they have a very, very high volume as well. So if you look here, a few thousand a day. So the volume is nice. So Signal 25s, we actually have an emote for that, right? Boom, boom. There we go. Also, if you haven't been here lately, here's the Scotch emote. Even though we're drinking beer today. So, yeah. Didn't want to ask for the item itself since it would most likely uneven the market, but cool market. Yeah. No, I've shared this on stream a few times, so I don't mind. So let me check out. So we have a minute and a half. So we have a minute and a half left on the raffle. So make sure you put !raffle to enter the raffle if you just joined. I'm going to go grab a beer and then I'll be back in 30 seconds. And then we'll continue with Adam for Eve. All right. Sorry about that. But Germans need the beer. Artovitz, man. Thank you for that tier 1 subscription. Hey, so we are only 2 subscriptions away from another raffle. So let's do that. We are going to pick a winner for this raffle. So again, Artovitz, thank you so much for your support, man. Let me see here. Do you guys still hear the music? Yeah, right. The winner of the raffle is Baron Morath. I don't know that name yet. Welcome to the stream, Baron Morath, and congratulations. You have won a share that is worth 119 million. Make sure you are there. Make sure you type something in chat, and make sure you join the Discord and send me a message with your in-game name so I can buy it on your behalf. Also, guys, I only stream 3 nights a week, right? So it's not like I am on 24/7 like some other streamers. So make sure you do click that follow button so that you get a message when I go online, because it's fairly regular. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. But it's, as I said, it's only 3 times a week, and it's only for 2 hours. Hey Baron, are you there? Make sure you type something in chat, or we're gonna do a redraw. Do any of you know Baron? Also, you're gonna say, hell no, I don't know him, because I want you to redraw. Okay, we're gonna give him 2 minutes. We're gonna give him 2 minutes, and then we're gonna do a redraw. In the meantime, we're gonna have a look at Adam for Eve. I just need to make sure that it's in dark mode. It is. Okay. You're a friend of his? Yeah. I've seen that before. I mean, you know, not to give you guys any ideas, right? But, and whoever does this, I'm going to exclude from raids, and I'm going to ban from the channel, right? But I'm surprised nobody has ever just joined Discord and sent me a message and saying, I'm that dude, right? I mean, it's quite easy. The only thing that could derail that is if the real person also does that, which is probably going to happen. So I wouldn't do it if I were you. But literally, you could do that. It's never happened. But you could. Okay. We don't have a Baron. Baron, you unfortunately weren't there, so I'm gonna do a redraw. We're gonna do a redraw here. The winner is... How is that not rigged? The guy who says he's my friend wins, dude. Nice. This is, that's epic. Okay, I couldn't have planned that any better. That's good. Okay. So you guys know what to say next time we do a raffle and somebody showed up. That's what you have to type for Streamlabs to give you the redraw. Okay. 2 more subs and we'll do another giveaway. So I'm sure we'll get there. In the meantime, we're gonna look for new items on Adam for Eve to get in there. We have, as I said, we have 3 open orders in Jita for our Alpha 0 to PLEX challenge. So we need new items, and this is how I find them. You can replicate that. Go to market. One way to find them. There are a plethora of ways to find good items. One of them is I just look at my trade history and my other trade sheets. But since you guys don't have that, I'll show you the Adam for Eve way. Margin Finder. Pumpkin Rex are live on CC. This likely means Halloween event will have 100% loot fairy. Be aware of that potential market implications. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Fonsui. That's going to be markets flooded with loot. Yeah. So yeah, 90%, but 90% still going to be markets flooded with loot. So probably module prices are going to go down. So probably a good time to invest in very popular modules that get ganked. That goes back to my Zkill analysis sheet that I wanted to make that I still haven't. Okay, so you go in Adam for Eve and you go to the margin finder, right? And you right here I explained why you have JITA and why these columns are important. If you don't know why these columns are important, they are extremely important. Go back to the previous 2 episodes and I explain it, or join our Discord and ask there. Here's the link. I'm not going to do that again today, just to streamline the discussion a little bit. And so we're going to put region the forge. The reason you have to do that and not JITA is because you want to see the buy orders and perimeter, because if you don't have the buy orders and perimeter, you don't have a complete picture of the margin, because the vast majority of traders will put buy orders and perimeter. And then you take a category here, and the category can be whatever. Lately we've been doing modules a lot. I think modules are nice because it's just a very broad field, right? It's huge, that category, so you're not excluding a lot of items. And then minimum trades is the amount of trades in a day. So 24 means 1 trade an hour. It's actually not a lot. It's quite slow. So let's put that to like 50. And minimum ISK traded, you can do something like let's say right now we have on that character a total net worth of about like 50 million. Cash like 20 to 30 million at any point in time. If you split that on 10 items, as I recommend, then typically what you will have is like a 2 or 3 million item range that you want to invest. So you want the ISK traded in a day to be at least 20 million and probably more like 30 million. So we'll put 30 million. And so what you then have here is the result of the module category for the forge with 50 trades a day and at least 30 million in volume traded. Don't do trade goods? Okay. You can, I mean, there are a ton of categories. I keep on showing the same ones because, you know, some of the ones are safe and I'm already in. I don't want to ruin too many markets, but I'll show you later on how you can find some other categories. Immediately this sorts it by the spread, by the current margin. You can see here there's a few items out there that have very nice spread. And then we can basically go down the list, starting at the top. And I'm going to ignore tier 2 items. I've said that tier 2 and rigs I ignore because those are items that are produced and sold. Producers typically don't sell to buy orders. Sometimes they will and blah blah blah. But in order to save time, I'm going to ignore those. So what's going to be better is an item like I don't know, this one right here. Let's see why there's a ridiculous margin on it. Miso, how are you doing, man? We can go in game. We can post this in here, and we can see whether this is a good trade item. Big Lord, thank you for that Prime subscription, man. Really appreciate that. That means we're only 1 away from another giveaway. Today is giveaway central. But Big Lord, thank you very much for that subscription. I appreciate your support. Rick. Baron, man. So thank you so much for that subscription, and Soren knows best also, man. Both of you for triggering that hype train as well. Baron, you actually won. You actually won the raffle earlier, and you weren't here to get it. So if you join the Discord and you hit me up, I'll give you a consolation prize. All right, Baron, for that subscription anyway. Thank you, man. Yeah, no worries, Baron. Join the Discord. You'll get a consolation prize. I'll make it worth it for you. I know. Wife aggro. Yeah, got it, dude. Okay, we're gonna start a new raffle. The new raffle is so if you win these raffles, right? You have to join Discord. Here's a link. Join Discord, and make sure that you you send me a message with your in-game name. Okay, giveaway. We're starting right now. Exclamation mark raffle. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to take part in the giveaway for 119 million ISK. Also, we have a hype train going on. I still don't really know what this is about, but hype. Back to this item right here, the initiated compact warp scrambler. This has a very high volume, which is nice. The orange dots are a little too far to the bottom, so a little bit too many items sold to buy orders, which is not good for unloading big volumes. So you don't really like that. So let's go back to Adam for Eve. So that one not so much. Let's look at the next one, the large coaxial impact. Blah blah bloop blah bloop. Okay, so this one is... The volume is fine, it's a couple of hundred a day. I mean, this is an item that is worth 12,000 to 70,000. It's almost too small. There is a lot of competition going on, though. The margins are ridiculous. So, obviously, 500% margin or something like that. You could try to get lucky, although it's going to be a pain in the ass getting rid of a lot of these. So, I'm not going to be... This is definitely an item that is interesting that you could look at, but I'm not going to be trading in this right now. Let's look at this one. Raul, man, thank you for cheering those 5 bits, man. Appreciate it. Let's look at these. This item right here. Oh, look at this. This is a great item, except I'm already trading in this item. I already have a buy order out there. So, Adam for Eve found an item that I already like. Arbalest Rapid Heavy Missile Launcher. This is going to be good because the Arbalest ones are always awesome. Yeah. So this is a really good item. So this is a good volume. It's got a good spread. It's got a 250% margin. So this is one of the items that I'm going to want to trade in. I'm going to put a buy order in here. I know you guys are probably going to outbid me, but you know, oh well. The average, what is it here, about, oh yeah, several hundred. So the thing with these is that the price is going to probably crash back down sometime soon, but maybe we can ride it a little bit and it'll be worth it. So let's see here. We're gonna do something like 50 or so. Let's actually get like 75 or something. Yeah, Baron. All right, man. 34 is 600. I'm going to do it 610 and buy. Metaphors are all probably pretty reliable. Yeah. So, so actually meta modules are all really good. Multispectrum, energized membrane. Yeah, this one's good. This one's nice. It's sometimes hard to to get a buy order. What is it? Volume. Okay, volume is actually quite shitty. What is it? About? It's under 100. Volume's kind of shitty. Thanks, Cedar, for not outbidding me. So this is quite popular already. So let's try to find a this one where we are already trading in. So that one's no good. This one as well, I think. Check this. Yep. That one we're already trading in as well. Let's try this one. Are we trading in this one? We're not, and this is a really nice item. So right here, guys, dots very well spread out. Perfect. It's got a margin of over 100%. The competition is actually very low. So unfortunately, I showed this on stream and didn't do it afterwards. Kidding. Love this item. We're gonna buy 20 of them. 20 of them is actually gonna be just not nearly daily volume. So 155.6. Put a buy order in here. Oh, we actually don't have enough money. 2.6 million. So we're gonna do place a buy order right here, and we're gonna 10 of them, and that's it. And that's how you quickly select new items that you can trade in, and that's just modules, right? If you honestly, like I have to pick some category that works, right? Modules is just broad, so it does work. If you have no idea what to use, you can go here to let's see, list commodities. And here are item groups and categories. So here you can get inspiration on what you can pick for that. A lot of times it's similar to the in-game categories though as well, especially this categories right here. So for example, let's have a look at material. Material is probably sorry. That whole thing for material, this is a view on material with the same filters. So you'll have 50 trades, 30 million at least, dump drive, control nexus. Probably not good because it doesn't spread well. Yeah, only sold to buy orders. That's not a good item. I don't really trade in materials, so I don't know if these are. I'm just showing you what you can do to identify them. Yeah, so these are, a lot of these are just sold to buy orders, so these don't really work well. What you can do, for example, is you can put in here filament. Filament is always good. Abyssal filaments. Calm firestorms. Good margin, although they are very cheap. Chaotic electricals right now have a huge margin on them, actually. 22 to 34 million. That's a big item too, and a 4 billion market. This is actually something that I'll look at later for the Aeon Fund. Chaotic electricals right now. Yeah. What else do we have? You can do another one I like to do is Empire Insignias. Federation Navy Sergeant Insignias. I don't know. These are see if they are any good. Nope. So here again, this is no good, right? Because this is only dumped to buy orders. Almost never bought from sell orders, so you'll have a tough time getting. Look at some other categories. So you could look at, for example, Planetary Commodities. They're going to be good for Omega, but not very good for Alpha, because for Alpha they don't trade quick enough. Drones. for sure. You can pick the category of drones. Not insane margins right here, obviously, but some good ones. I mean, integrated hobgoblins. Have a look at those. Mostly bought from sell orders, but you know, you can fulfill a buy order every now and then. Not that much competition actually going on, and the volume is quite high at over 300 million, so might be something there. Skins? Yeah, hell no. I mean, like, I get it. We have 5 minutes left on the raffle, by the way. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to do the raffle. It's 5 minutes to go. So yeah, skins. We can have a look at them, but this is the problem. You won't find anything because you don't have a high enough velocity on them. So I actually hate trading in skins because skins don't have they don't have a real value. They have a value, but they don't have a function in game, and they are completely reliant on CCP controlling it. So CCP can release any skin again in any sale, and you're screwed. And as a rule, I don't trade in anything where CCP can completely screw my market. That's why I don't trade in any PLEX extractors, any of those, no skins, because of that. Because it's their market, they can screw with it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Kind of like the Hypernet. Yeah, serious, of course, but you know, I mean, with that logic, it's their game and they can screw with anything, but everything else is indirectly related. Skins are just like direct. I mean, they can immediately just screw it, like immediately just screw it up. Login rewards at least are temporary or whatever, but I mean, of course, you can argue that it's like that, but it's too direct for me. Also, skins, like, I've said this on stream before. I don't understand skins. I don't understand why people waste money on skins that don't have a function in game. But it's, you know, that's just me. So I don't like the market, so I don't trade in it, right? Yeah, 25s. No minerals, and by that logic, no salvage. Well, no, I don't. I mean, you know, yeah, it's a sliding scale. It's a sliding scale. But we can agree, I think, that like PLEX and extractors are more impacted by CCP than, say, salvage goods. But of course, you can make that argument for everything. Sure, yeah, I understand, but you know, I tell you guys always pick the items that you understand. Right? Pick the items that you understand and that you can trade in. I don't understand the skin market because I am not a customer in it and I'm not a supplier in it. I don't see the value in them, so that's why I don't trade in them. I understand why other people trade in them, so other people should, but I don't trade in skins. So that's why I don't give advice on trading in skins. Yeah. And as you can see here, there's not even a single skin that will trade frequently, so it's very, very, very low, low volume game. So there is a saying, pile fireworks. So yeah, it's not only fireworks. I don't wanna give away like my. I've given away my snowball cartel before. Seasonal items are so profitable. It's ridiculous. Just stockpile a whole bunch of them. Yeah. I have never bought a skin in my life, and I've been playing since day one. In EVE. So, if something is pink, buy it and hold it for a few months. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, the snowballs are coming back. Pick what you understand, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we have 20 seconds on the raffle. Exclamation mark raffle, guys. If you want to enter and win 119 million. And then in 10 seconds we'll do the drawing, and then we'll wrap up with the 0 to PLEX, and then we'll move into the Aeon Fund for the rest of the stream, and see what's been going on there. Just when I say we're going to move away from 0 to PLEX and move into the Aeon Fund, hell yeah, we've got Hateless rating. My man, hope you had a fantastic stream. If you guys don't know Hateless, earlier somebody asked me what's a good Sisters of Eve mission fit. I had to say I have no idea, because that's the last thing I will ever do. But I'm sure Hateless would love to tell you. So if you guys want to understand PvE, want to understand missions, want to understand how to do 0 to PLEX, but with actual mission running and Abyssal running, then Hateless is your guy. And make sure you go to Hateless_gaming and follow him and watch him play this game. Very good dude. And so welcome everyone that came in from his stream. We just did a raffle, and it just ended right before you guys came, so I'm really sorry. So we're gonna pick a winner real quick. The winner is, wait, 666 Frosty. Congratulations, you won a 119 million. Congratulations, man. Make sure you join this Discord right here that I linked, and you send me a message with your in-game name, and then I will buy a share on your behalf for 119 million. Hey, but since you rated Hateless, let's just do another giveaway. We'll do it. We will do a giveaway, and it will start right now. Okay, do exclamation mark raffle. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to win 119 million share. Let me just give you a quick run through of what it is that we do here for all of you that joined from Hateless stream, even though I have a hunch that if you watch Hateless, you probably know what I'm doing here. And you probably sometimes look into both streams, just because I think we have a very high overlap in viewership, Hateless and I. What we do here is we do two things. One is the 0 to PLEX challenge, where I'm taking a fresh alpha account right now from 0 and take it all the way up to a few billion so we can PLEX the account. Basically, I show you how to do basic station trading and how to take an account from scratch to a few billion, and it's really much easier than you think. A lot of it depends on whether you have a good spreadsheet or not, and worry not. I have the spreadsheet for you, so all you have to do is you have to download it, and here's the download link, and you can just use the sheet as it is. You don't have to build your own, you can just use mine. There's an instruction video on how to use it, so do that. And then come join the Discord and you can ask any questions. Cedar, would you like to give away 500 million as well? Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. Since we have a big audience right now, we'll give away 500 million courtesy of Cedar. And thank you, man. Thank you. You're awesome. As Phenom says, the answer to that is always yes. The tune is The Oz. Just The Oz. THE Oz. OZ. Make sure the in-game corp is Pecunia Infinita. To all of you that are still looking for an in-game corp, a 0% corp that's just a shell where you can hang out, Here's the link. That's the name of the corp. You can just apply to it, and I'll let anyone in that needs a 0% corp. Yeah. So anyway, if you need that sheet, just download this one. If you have no idea what you're doing in trading, then I recently put together this right here, which is a trading cheat sheet. So similarly to that Abyssal cheat sheet out there that you may have seen, this is a trading cheat sheet that will tell you the strategies that you can take, the major trade hubs. So basically, if you know nothing, you can look at this sheet and you'll have a pretty good knowledge. Combine that with watching the stream a little bit, and you're well on your way to your first billion, I think. And you can find this on our Discord, on Twitter, on Reddit. It's pretty much anywhere. Or you make a screenshot right here, yeah, or watch the clip.